Hi all, Alice and Christina here with Blackbird Oracle. Hope everyone's doing well and riding with the ebbs and flows of all of this energy going on and the purging. We are in major preparation. It's about to ease up as we move forward. Lots of pre-events happening on a global scale within Gaia. I'll either touch on them throughout the reading, or I'll make a separate video sometime today. I felt guided this morning to just pull some cards and just do a reading for not just the Twin Flame Collective and where we are energetically, what's going on within the connections, but Spirit's also told me this morning that this reading will be for soulmates, light workers, starseeds, anyone in the awakening and ascension process. There will be messages that resonate. I've also been getting a lot of guidance about how, even though I've tagged the twins and light workers, starseeds, all of that collective, these messages are also for the human collective. We are the leaders in this, and part of our role is preserving our experiences, sharing our stories, especially divine feminines right now, for those who are going to be going through this process. And they're going to be going through it much quicker because we are sharing, we are stepping out, we are shining our light for the world, not just for each other, but starting to sorry, I'm hearing address it, address awakening, what's happening universally, galactically, the shift, the rising of human consciousness, that we are the oracles, the messengers. So let's start with that. Any information as for contacting me is, in the description box. I'll always put it there. I do private readings, and I'm here if you feel guided to me. So let's just jump in the cards. I thought about doing it with my phone, so you can just see the cards and not my face today, but it is a major pain for any long videos to upload on my phone on YouTube. I am on Instagram and IGTV, Blackbird Oracle 2. I do short little daily messages on there, and those are quicker, but until I get a little different setup, I have to use the resources I'm given, and this is my desktop, and I can't get it to work any other way. I've played around with it. So you're with my face, at least until something else shows itself. So what I thought I would do is just jump into the masculine collective. We'll check out what's going on mind, mental space, heart space, 3D space, and spiritually. Not even going to set a goal for how long this will be. Hopefully not too long, because I have to go to my other job soon. But actually, no, I'm good. Not till noon. It's 10:44 here in Vegas, Pacific time. Okay. I've blessed all the cards, meditated, all that good stuff. Again, take what resonates, leave the rest. Yeah, I think that's it. So Spirit, what's going on in the Divine Masculine's mental space? Beautiful. And in the heart space. Heart space, thank you, Spirit. Okay. And in the 3D, in the physical. And spiritually, 5D for the Divine Masculine Spirit. What's going on spiritually? 5D for the Divine Masculine. 5D, please, Spirit. Oh, sorry, guys. 5D. And my ringer's on. I apologize. Just a second. 5D, Spirit. Wasn't until spiritually with Divine Masculine Collective Spirit. Give us one message. One message. Huh. All right. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay. Hold on, guys. Let me turn my phone off. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Mental space. Actually, I feel guided to pull some tarot right now, and then we'll just, yeah, go over all of it. Okay, Spirit. Sorry, guys. Just following guidance. All right. Mental space. What clarification, Spirit, can you tell us with Divine Masculine's mental space? It's anxiety reversed, which is great, right? It means this kind of mental battle that we've seen masculine's been going through, kind of the battle of the head and the heart. That's lifting that energy of tension, anxiety. Oh, okay. Anything else in regards to the mental space, Spirit? Mental space. Any more clarification, guidance on the mental space? Okay, thank you. Okay, so right there, I said anxiety, reverse, show it upward. We can see, like I said, this energy of the nail biting, the wondering, the going back and forth. I keep seeing the Two of Swords, which has been common in the masculine collective. It's shifted, right? These energies, purging, these mental kind of prisons are being released, and with that came the Ten of Swords. So again, just supporting that they're at the end of this mental bullshit. Okay, they're tired of it. They're resting. Spirit's telling me they're just allowing the relief to come because they're just over it. They're like, fuck this. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Again, I curse. It's just who I am. Okay, Spirit, heart space. In the heart space, the energy card that came up. I'm using the Energy Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor and the Shadowscapes Tarot right now. Stephanie Puman Law. Heart space, Spirit. Ooh, okay. Okay. Huh. 2 came out. So energy was this 2, divine partnership, right? And journey. I love this card. It's one of my favorite cards to see. And a twin or soulmate, any kind of relationship reading, movement forward, stepping onto the path, the illuminated path, and going on this new exciting journey together, right? That partnership number in the cards that came out was, the Six of Swords, which I just said, resting was coming to me. They are taking a rest. The anxiety is lifted. They've had enough of it. They're releasing it and resting for this journey. And the other card, Major Arcana, the Justice card. So this is bringing in that balance, that fairness, the equality. Spirit's telling me with the swords, it's bringing about some kind of communication as well. There's been a lot of hurt between twins. That is what it is. That's how, how I see it is that's how we've healed. And there are many divine masculines that part of this anxiety and this mental drama has been because of feeling shitty, guilty over the way they've treated the feminines. But this tells me that that's changing, and this communication of justice, of fairness, of equaling things out, balance, is coming. This is what's going on in the heart space. And I know I, like crazy, and many, many divine feminines, I see it a lot in social media, is the heart chakra activations are insane. I'm even seeing it with friends that are not awakened or not in ascension or at the very beginnings of their awakenings. A lot going on in the heart space for not just the Lightworker Collective, Starseed Twin Flame Collectives, but for the human collective. So we see this going on in the masculines too, and it's very positive. All of these, the Kundalini activations and the heart chakra purging and activations are relieving that anxiety, shifting thoughts. That's a lot of the repeating numbers that twins especially are seeing. Those are reprogramming for us. When you notice them, think about what you're thinking about. And if it's negative, what I've noticed in being the observer of my thoughts is, if it's negative, it instantly shifts. So I can see now how these number patterns that we're experiencing synchronistically aren't just angel numbers. They're actually just rewiring our brain. Okay. And with that is that heart space. We're moving and living from the heart space. And that's the big shift, right? Into higher consciousness. So really cool, nice, not nice, such a lame ass word. Just really good, warm energy is what I'm feeling from the masculine's heart space right now. And then we did the 3D. What's going on in the 3D was the door to personal healing and happiness. So they're healing in the physical. We can see that mentally, emotionally, and now physically healing. Spirit, what other clarification or guidance can you give us in regards to this door to personal healing and happiness for the divine masculine? Ooh, too many. It's like 8 cards, y'all. I'm not going to take all of them. We'll be here for days. Especially the way I talk. It's for those of you, by the way, new to the channel, welcome. And to the subscribers that did it so quickly after I deleted original channel and recreate it, and I really am grateful and appreciative for all of your likes and your comments and your subscribes. I just love you all, and appreciate the support. It feels really amazing to be around Soul Family. It's really awesome. So anyways, with that, if you're new to the channel, this is how I channel. While I'm talking, it just, all of us have different ways that we communicate the messages, how we receive them, and I communicate it through talk. So that's how it works with me. Just thought I'd share that. And any other messages? We have one card out. I haven't even flipped it yet. That one wants to come. There's a lot going on in the 3D. Let's see what Spirit's saying first. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Beautiful. So 3D, I talked about it for a sec. The door to personal healing and happiness, and it's 34, which melts down to a 7, spiritual path, which is the path to healing. Through my awakening and in ascension, it's one of the big things I've come to learn is the door to personal healing and happiness is the door to spirit, the door to self. It all starts there. It's all about the self and the connection to spirit, and then moving through the process of reaching a higher consciousness, of living from the heart space, Christ consciousness, unity consciousness, which is where many millions and millions, billions are headed, and it's happening. It's definitely started. So for the masculines, that's what's going on in the 3D. They're strengthening their connection, they're healing self, they're finding happiness within. And the tarots that came out, the Emperor, so I kind of giggled. My face doesn't hide things, so it's one thing about me pulling on camera, I suppose, is you can see all my reactions. So the Emperor, that's the divine masculine. Pretty clear there that they're stepping into this healing and happiness is what's moving them into this Emperor in the physical. And the 7 of Cups came out. They're making the choice. It's so Spirit said it flat out. They're making the choice to go through this healing, to fulfillment, to being the emperors that they are meant to be, the divine masculines, the gods, the deities, the ascended masters. They're seeing they have many options, and they're making the choice to move towards this new passion. And I'm picking up 2 messages from this is career. Many of them are starting to feel that pull of soul mission and being of service. There's been a releasing of the importance of money, materialism is what I'm hearing, and more shifting of perspective to what they do from that heart space. What do they do to follow their soul, follow the soul mission? And I'm getting to it's the choice to do it all aspects of their life, relationship, following that passion for their divine feminine that just never goes away, right? And so they're making the choice as the Emperor. They're making that choice as emperors do. You know, this mental anxiety is lessened. They got a mental break, and they're re-seeing this passion and how this is the healing and happiness, like that what the healing is leading to. If that makes sense. I hope it does. That's to me. Something else with this Emperor card. Past lives. I'm getting they're starting to make connections with past lives. The masculines are, I know the feminines, that's been part of their process. But Spirit's telling me there's a connection with the Emperor and past lives, and seeing that they are gods, how really powerful they are. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. For right now, I'm done with it. There's something, I feel it, but I'm going to keep going to the 5D, the spiritual. So it was the garden and the gate in reverse with the energy oracle cards. Spirit, what other clarification, guidance can you give us in regards to what's going on with the divine masculine spiritual connection? Divine masculine, 5D. What's going on with this? For sure. Thank you, Spirit. Any other guidance team? Oh, okay. All right. Two more flew out. I'm not going to flip them. I'm going to start with the two that came. Oh! Wow. Okay. Oh, that was intense, you guys. So I'm kind of feel a little overwhelmed by that. Garden in the Gate. The 30, the 3 was in reverse. In this deck in reverse, well, upright, it's this girl trying to decide. There's a decision to be made, which the 3D, 5D, and that 7 of Cups to me is always about decisions, emotional, opportunities, which path is that fulfillment. In this garden and the gate, there's a key, and this child, this girl, whatever, being has the choice to go through it into the unknown or stay in this, safe space. When it's reversed in this deck, it means that the decision's been made to walk out into the unknown. What I'm getting is the divine masculines have, again, and I think I said it back here in spirituality, they're connecting. There's a lot, third eye telepathy. What I'm getting is they've made the decision to continue on this spiritual journey, that they're going out into the spiritual unknown is what Spirit's telling me. And with that brings about some really heavy, massive energy of the two cards that came out were the Tower and the Devil. So this stepping into the spiritual world, the spiritual connection, it it just tears down so many belief systems, right? And divine feminines know we've been through this, and divine masculines are going through it. It's a shattering almost to, and a releasing. They're releasing belief systems. Belief systems are falling down. And I'm curious. I do want to flip these two cards. Okay. Ooh, fire. Right. So it was the Knight of Wands and the Nine of Wands, which sorry guys, I gotta take a breath. Energy is really heavy when I touch this. I almost get shaky. It's crazy. So what I'm getting of the Nine of Wands, is there's something. It's heavy. I don't know. It feels like the Nine of Wands message is, it just feels like they're in this place where everything's kind of exploded, into that heaviness of carrying too much of the burdens. I'm picking up just thinking you had to please everyone. It's these belief systems. They've come to this place where they realize how much they've been carrying, and it's just causing this release, these huge heavy releases, so that they can, the Knight of Wands, make movement forward. Yeah. Wow, that was really intense, you guys. Whew. Oh. Okay. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. And then on the bottom of the decks. Okay. Wow. It's man holding a coin. So overall energy for the divine masculines, they're feeling good overall. They're feeling successful. They're moving forward. We can see that in the mental space has been a release. The heart space is coming into balance, and movement towards, they're feeling like following their heart space on their journey. They're feeling in the physical like they're healing like that emperor, and making the decisions from a place of passion and new beginnings. And then just the spirituality is really what I'm picking up colorly. Is that a fucking word? But I see as gold, and I'm connecting that. They're feeling their divinity. Okay. And underneath that was caring connection. So, they're feeling like they're ready to open this connection. And the tarot bottom of the deck was the Star and the Queen of Wands. Oh my goodness. And the Temperance. So, wishes being fulfilled. And there is divine at work with that. For this queen, this fiery, passionate, divine feminine, and it brings in the balance. There's the yin and the yang. That's great. Divine masculines that are watching and just feeling energetically, lots of love and light to you. Keep doing your work. We love you. We're at 30 minutes already. So let's check in. I'm not going to reshuffle. I want to see if there's any mirroring coming up. I still feel this. Whew, that was intense, y'all. Really intense. Spirits really, guides are here. And I'm going to pull these two out since we did talk about them and reshuffle for the divine feminines. I'm only going to take the two, so I won't take the temperance. I'll take these two. Just happen to be under it. But let's see what comes out for the divine feminines. So actually, I'm going to use a different tarot deck, but same energy cards. Okay, so Spirit, mental space for the divine feminines, please. What's mental space energy like with the divine feminines today, right now, in the current energies? Whew, okay. No surprise there. And what about in the heart space? Heart space for divine feminines. Heart space for the divine feminines. Heart space, please, for the divine feminines. That's a current energy. The divine feminine collective in the heart space. Ooh, too many. They came flying all over the place. 5 of them. Heart chakra activations, right, loves? Heart space, please, Spirit. Just one message for the divine feminine collective. Energy in the heart space. Okay. And in the 3D, divine feminine collective in the 3D spirit of energies currently. Okay. And in the 5D spiritual, and spiritually for the divine feminine collective right now. 5D. Guidance energy for the... I'll take both of them. Okay. Definitely. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Hostilities reversed. So we can upright. I'll show it to you upright. It's 26. It's an 8. Infinity, abundance. That connection. I said it on the old channel with Ascending, I believe, but I'll tell you now that I've seen between my twin and I, clairvoyantly or just and felt that our chakras are connected like the infinity symbols. So it's just this constant, if that makes sense, flow between all of the chakras. With my divine masculine, with the twins, Spirit's shown me how that energy just does this. And so that's what 8 makes me think of. When it's in reverse, it's great. It means the overall energy in the divine feminine collective right now is just this. There's no hostility, like drama free is what I'm hearing. You know, they're in this place where they're not playing with the drama. You know, save the drama for your mama, right? And I definitely can see that. in the everyday, in my own place, and just social media, you know, friends, soul family, just divine feminines, and not just divine feminine twins, star seeds, light workers. Some of them probably are, they just don't know it yet. They're coming to the awareness of it. But just this feminine energy in general that I pick up every single day, all the time, of just really releasing, like stepping away from the drama and coming from that heart place with compassion and empathy, and the awareness that it starts with the internal and giving it to yourself, and then you're able to project it out to others. Okay, so this is just a really awesome energy of especially after what just went down with the divine masculine part of it. I felt it's a little relief. And keep doing your thing, sisters. Y'all are amazing. Trying to decide what deck. I'm going to use the Triple Goddess Tarot. I don't know. Let me see. Triple Goddess is Jamie Elford. Looks like this. So we'll use it for my Goddess Sisters team. What can you tell me? Clarification, more information about the Divine Feminine headspace right now, which is the Victory card upright. Beautiful mental energy of just being really focused, positive is what Spirit's telling me. It's a 28. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. I'll tell you, if you're new to the channel or you didn't catch it, I only do reversals as guided. So I don't typically read reversals, but there are occasions where I go to comes out reversed and I go to flip it and Spirit tells me not to. And so that's just how it goes with me. If you see me kind of flip, or if there's a reversal, there's a message in that. That's how it kind of works with me and the cards. Wow, the divine feminine is just amazing, amazing. So it was the Victory, the 28. It adds to a 10. There's that 8 again, and I'm getting that, like that. The divine feminines are feeling that flow, that connection, and it's feeling this mental space of being victorious, of it's coming, of really motivating to release, and stay in this golden glory. It's awesome. Just keep doing what you're doing, divine feminines. And 8 of Cups came out. They're walking away. Divine feminines realize that these emotional contracts, these cups, they've been filled. They're done, or they're emptied. It's over either way, and they're walking away. Moon is here. I didn't touch on any astrology. I might do that very quickly in a minute. We'll see what I feel guided to. So this walking away from things that no longer fulfill us emotionally, and again, it's an 8. Feminines, 8s are big right now, and I can see why. It's creating this. It's creating this whole new way of thinking of, I am abundant. I always think of that with 8s. I am victorious. I'm in union. I'm aligned with my higher self. I'm on a whole nother level, you know. And I know first wavers, especially divine feminines, have worked so hard to just be in this place of kind of in the world, but not of it. And just this place, it feels amazing. My heart is so happy. It's just feeling, whew. And then the High Priestess. Okay. So again, what I'm getting in that mental space is divine feminines are trusting their intuition. They know when to go inward. They're continuing on with their spiritual connection and being the conduit of spirit and Gaia in the material world. They understand that we must rise and we must use our gifts and abilities to be victorious. Okay, this is just love you guys. And the sun came out too. So, yeah, this is just super powerful energy of universe is totally just supporting the divine feminines in this victorious way of thinking, of releasing and walking away from the shit that doesn't serve you, especially your own insecurities. That's been a huge one for me. And this channel is a great example of that. And why I think Spirit really guided me to do it is because I had to release a lot of insecurity doing this. So, but it feels amazing. And I'm getting a lot of divine feminines in that same place of stepping into this high priestess, knowing you're a high priestess. And I'm drawn back to that emperor, to the gods, the goddesses, past lives, which I will get on and do a video on either today or tomorrow, because I have a lot on past lives, and I do past life readings as well. So just really great in the mental space, divine feminines. Like I said, sisters are amazing. In the heart space, we had the financial constraints in reverse. Another just beautiful card to get. Just give me a sec. Let's see what Spirit has to add on to this. Team clarification for the divine feminine heart space. This financial constraints reversed energy. Any clarification? Not surprised. Anything else you would like to share with us? Oh. Okay. The page of the night. I might have to check, you guys. All right, Spirit, thank you. I think that's it. I feel it. All right. Let me, one thing real quick, good thing my book's closed. I just need to see, it's the page. That's what I thought. All right, wanted to make sure. Trust your intuition. All right, so in the heart space, divine feminines, again, super stoked. It feels amazing. This is the financial constraints. It's a 13 to a 4, about balance, stability. When it's reversed, it's a really positive energy. What I'm getting is the divine feminines have released this in this emotional space and brought back to this 8 of Cups. They've released the lack thinking. And that's what's changed to this victorious thinking, which has lifted this in the heart space. Divine feminines are seeing, feeling their masculines. They know there's no separation. And for those who are new to the twin flame journey, welcome. And if this doesn't resonate, it will. It's part of our process in knowing that we are never separate. Not from our twins. They are you. So I'm getting, again, there's a group of feminines that I'm really picking up. I feel it's first wave for sure. The divine feminines in ascension are just feeling really fulfilled in the heart space. they're not feeling the lack. And that gets clarified with the Six of Pentacles in, the 3D, in the material. They're feeling more balanced. And again, right underneath each other, there's this idea, justice, balance, in the heart space. So we see the mirroring going on. We see the releasing too. I just saw in the mental space of emotional release and mental release. So interesting. And then the One of Cups, or I'm sorry, the Page of Cups. So this is a message, childlike is what I'm getting, an innocent, emotional message that is coming in. And again, that's what I feel. The divine feminines feel this. They feel this message coming. Some are in communication. And it's just amazing, and love. It just makes my heart so happy to see the twins coming into union. And that's helping this heart space. Hope that resonates. I do real quick. I don't know why it's bugging me right now, but it is. In the masculine heart space, just the Justice card is a Libra, so that might be a special message if your masculine's a Libra, or you are. The Emperor is an Aries in that 3D space for the masculine. So again, just I am not an astrology expert. I'm learning more and more all the time, but I do want to share if they do come up. And the Devil, Capricorn. So if that might be a special message. The Star with the masculines too, Aquarius. So we've got a little bit of everything going on. Okay, I think that covers that. Sorry, kind of just took a turn. All right, let's see what's going on in the 3D, in the physical, with the Divine Feminines. The card that came out was an 8 again, indecision. So let's see what clarification Spirit can give us about the indecision in the physical. I definitely have lots going on, but let's see what clarification Spirit for the Divine Feminines and the indecision in the physical. What else can you tell us? Okay. Uh-huh. Anything else? Okay, thank you. Funny. Masculine's 3 cards came out too for their 3D. And I already see, again, some mirroring, right? With the 7 of Cups in the physical, there's choices, decisions to be made, and indecision with the Divine Feminines. I'm getting a few messages in regards to the physical. One, indecision about careers is what Spirit's telling me. And I see it with this Queen of Fire that came out in reverse that Spirit's telling me to leave alone. That there are a group of Divine Feminines still trying to decide or wavering in how to step into this passion, the career-based passion, the power, stepping into your power, into your truth. Soul mission. So how does that look? All of this, the feminines are weighing this, and I felt it somewhere else too. Now It'll come. Yeah, it's about deciding to be this queen of fire, of passion, in your career, and how that looks. And again, you know, that ties into past lives, and not just your human past lives, but the past lives, other realms. Checking out galactic signature. Looking at birth charts, things like that will help you to kind of start to see it. But one message I channeled yesterday, and I actually wrote down, was, and I'll just read it because it happens to be here. It was, and now it makes sense how it's connected, that you just have to step onto the path. You don't have to have it all figured out. This is exactly what I wrote. With coffee spills on it. Don't have to have it all figured out. You'll be shown steps as you're ready. I know. I went through this for months. I really did. And about 7 weeks ago, in the middle of crazy eclipse season, it was enough. I had been stuck and I was indecisive, and I'm still, sometimes I'm like this, you guys, but I'm trying to be this every day, and trust that each of these steps I'm feeling guided to are opening the more doors. They're helping things become clearer for me as what the mission is. And that's a message I've been getting for all the divine feminines, is just taking that first step, right? And especially right now, reaching out to the sisters, reaching out to each other. It's now the time of internal healing on the individual level is at its completion for the divine feminines in ascension. And so our next step is to unite tribes, monads, whatever you want to call them, kins, whatever resonates. And it's the divine feminines that are leading the way in this. We're the glue. So it's up to us to make the decision to step into this and bring us all together, because we're more powerful that way. It helps us balance our masculine energy working together. Groups of divine feminines are just extremely powerful. Okay. The moon came out with that. The moon could be a Pisces or water signs. Pisces is, you know, the major arcana card is for Pisces, but always with the moon, it could be a Cancer or Scorpio as well. So it's seeing through this place of indecision of how your Queen of Fire works, is you got to see through the illusions. It's being illuminated, and we have a full moon coming up on Sunday, I believe, in the United States. It's Sunday night. That Spirit's saying, you know, it's going to help illuminate. I know for me, each just little baby step helps things seem to become clearer. So it's just I'm hearing the illusions of self-confidence, you know, those self-limiting beliefs, seeing through that you are amazing divine feminines, powerful, beautiful, gifted beings. So there. And then Four of Coins, Four of Pentacles. This card to me is always about holding something too closely. It came in reverse. So releasing things that no longer serve you, just like this Eight of Cups, walking away from careers that don't inspire you. I know it's tough. I was a teacher 15 years, and a series of events that I'll talk about in a video, not a reading, led me to walk away in last November. Holy shit, it was terrifying. And then I think I got stuck here. I know I did. I did not think. I got stuck because I was holding on to that career still. Even after I walked away, it was so much a part of my identity that it took a long time for me to even see it, to see through these illusions, that this was no longer my path, and that I needed to step into the true path, the soul path, and release the parts of me. Not really, they're there. They're there, but releasing, just releasing the stuff that isn't true to you anymore. As much as I love the kids and I miss them, I really do. I loved teaching. I didn't love the system, and I'll talk about that in a different separate video, but it didn't make me happy anymore. And that was the moment I knew to walk away. This, sharing messages, working with clients one-on-one with the cards, and how I heal through talk is really what lights me up now. It's my passion. So divine feminines that are still in this place, this energy, see through it. See how amazing you are. You are a fucking goddess. Okay? Release what no longer serves you. Accept those parts of you and let them go, the fragmented parts of you. Step into your wholeness and your truth. Is what Spirit is telling me. And that's in the 3D. I'm here again. Reach out. And don't just reach out for personal readings. I mean, yes, do. But even if you just want to talk, if you need some advice, or you just need to get something out, that's what I mean about unifying the sisters, is being there for each other. I'm not here to compete with anyone, and I'm not going to compare myself to anyone. I spent too many years doing that. So I'm here. So just shoot me an email, hit me up on Facebook, send me a friend request. I'm Allison Christine on there. I have nothing to hide. I'm completely transparent. And I never want anyone to think they're alone through this process. Okay. So that's just me. Yeah. And 5D, 2 cards came out, Door to Spirit, the connection. Divine feminines are strongly connected. It's 32, it's a 5. There's another change is what I'm getting. Another spiritual change coming. And it has to do with this. There's the 44. Angels, right? Twin flame number that a lot are seeing lately. This is what Spirit's telling me. This spiritual change coming as we continue to follow our spiritual path, to teach spiritual teachings, to speak out, to show our light. It keeps filling this heart space, right? It keeps this victorious mental thinking, and it brings the spiritual love. Yeah. Am I going to tear up every time we read? I don't know. This is a twin. So if you are a twin, it's coming, is what Spirit's telling me. Let's just get some clarifiers. So Spirit, some clarifications, some more guidance in regards to divine feminine spiritual connection collectively. What's going on with the Door to Spirit and the woman holding a heart? Guidance and clarification, Spirit, for the collective. 1, 2, anything else? 3. I felt there was going to be more than 2, with more than 2 cards, but that might be it. There's 3. This is the first one. Beautiful. Nice. Yep. Okay. Okay. So what do we got? the Five of Pentacles in reverse. I love seeing this, y'all. I like seeing both of these. This is really good. It's a huge release, which comes back to this and to this, right? The divine feminines are in a place spiritually where they're able to see now that they were never left out in the cold. That this was created, it was manipulated. It's been since the beginning of time, since Lilith and Adam, and we've carried it very deeply as divine feminines. It's come up a lot over the months of this sense of just getting the short end of the stick. And what Spirit's saying is we, the divine feminines, be through this spiritual connection, through making the decision to walk through this door, we're now understanding that how karma works, that many of the shitty stuff has been controlled, programmed, manipulated, and self-created because of those manipulations and programs. But it's lifted. Divine feminines are not feeling this anymore, and we see that with the financial constraints lifted in the heart space. So what I'm really getting is this fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, spiritual fulfillment that divine feminines are feeling. Then the Eight of Pentacles. This is about working. There's that 8 again. There's a ton of 8s for divine feminines. This is all about, working in the physical, things going well, just tending to everything. That I'm getting that, this spiritual connection, this movement forward in the spiritual partnership brings about just this contentment in the physical, and it's all coins, it's all pentacles here. So I'm really getting a very strong message of what's going on spiritually. Divine feminines is bringing a lot of what we wanted in the physical, abundance in the physical, not feeling left out in the cold, having the abundance, having just this kind of happy family idea. I know it's not the 10 of Pentacles, but it's movement there, right? And the King of Pentacles, which to me is divine masculine, it's that divine masculine energy. I guess I should say, Spirit's correcting me. It's the divine masculine energy, and I'm getting to this work in the physical brings about the feminine, that balance, that masculine sense of just king of the castle, I guess, idea, feeling that is not just. There's two messages because it came under this, and that's definitely feminine, masculine, right? Divine feminine and masculine. But it's also, Spirit's telling me for the feminines specifically, it's them feeling this way, that balance of masculine and feminine energy. Well, or did we see it somewhere else? Yep. Hostilities lifted, 6 of Cups. Seeing balance. So we have that 6 of Pentacles in the heart space with that financial constraint. And then we've got the 6 of Cups. Holy shit, I gotta go, y'all. 6 of Cups in the overall with this, the hostilities are released. We're feeling this childlike love, this pure, unconditional love, this emotional balance. It's really beautiful. I'm going to be late for work. But I feel guided to just, I wanted to do connective energy, and maybe I'll get back on and just do a quick connective one, but yeah, I think what I'll do, y'all, is I'll come back on today and I'll do a connective. No, maybe not. I feel like we can see the connection and we see a lot of mirroring. I don't know. I hate to end it so quickly like this. I feel cut off, and I'm loving this. It was great. So we'll see just how I'm guided. I have to go to work for a few hours, and then I'll be back around late this afternoon and evening. If there's anything I mentioned that resonated, well, I hope it all resonated. But take what did and fuck the rest. If there's anything I talked about that you just have comments or want to share experiences, comment, email me. Just hit me up whatever way you want to. Like I said, I'm here, and this is where Spirit has guided me to be a guide for twins and people going through the awakening process. So I'm here, and I love y'all, and I hope you have just a magical day. Namaste.